to Nelson Semedo. Gets it back. Looks for Messi. Messi shoots. Oh, what a goal from Leo Messi. The strike was superb. Did he toe poke that in? I think he did. Oh, here we go now. Could be a chance for Luis Suarez. Stops it. Releases it to Messi. Has to be a goal. Let's go. We've opened the scoring in this one. Messi again who breaks the deadlock as Barcelona make it 1-0. So here we are back again with some PES 2020 Master League content. This is episode number 3 of the Barcelona Master League series. Big episode today as we've got some cracking fixtures in La Liga's Barca take on Sevilla. Then we've got Atletico Madrid away, which is going to be huge. And also a game against Real Sociedad, which is obviously going to be a tricky one. Last episode, we wrapped up the transfer window. Now, this window, we didn't really make any major signings. We signed a few youngsters like Trincao, Todibo, and Emerson. We're going to definitely make big signings in this series at some point, probably in the next window. But for now, I just wanted to bring in some youngsters, keep the squad as is, and try and keep the series as realistic as possible. So that's the plan. I kind of want to apologize for not uploading an episode yesterday, but I'll definitely make it up to you guys by dropping one tomorrow. So if you guys are enjoying this PES 20 Master League series, let's keep the support coming in. Drop a like in the video if you're enjoying the content, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this started. Starting off the episode with a press conference, and if you guys want to get involved and see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day: can't you use Martin Braithwaite more, as he hasn't been getting enough game time to prove himself? The thing is, we've got so many options up top. Messi's fit on the right side. We've got Luis Suarez who's fully fit. Antoine Griezmann can do a shift in that position. And not just that, we've got players like Ousmane Dembele, Ansu Fati, Trincao, that it's getting a bit difficult to try and find time to give Martin Braithwaite a chance. So in the cup competitions, I'm definitely going to play Martin Braithwaite like in the Spanish Cup. But until then, he's going to have to wait for an opportunity. Maybe as a super sub, I might bring him on here and there, but as a first choice player, he's going to have to wait. Luis Suarez is right now fully fit, and of course he's going to start for us in the big games. It just makes sense to do that. Next question: why don't you involve Nelson Semedo as much as you involve Jordi Alba in the build-up to the attacks? Well, I guess it's because of both of these two players' stats. Alba's just got better attacking stats, he makes better runs, and that's why I find him more often in aggressive situations, whereas Nelson Semedo, I kind of feel like, is just wired to be a bit more defensive. I've not changed any of the settings on them, the player instructions and all that. They're both set to be, like, I guess, balanced, but I often see Jordi Alba bombing forward and Nelson Semedo not that often, but Semedo's still been pretty good for me so far. But yeah, that's why you guys are seeing Jordi Alba bomb more forward. I guess it's realistic. Even in real life, we see Alba go forward way more often than Nelson Semedo, and that's the case for us as well. Next question: try to sign LAUTARO Martinez from Inter Milan. It's a good option for Suarez's replacement, and it's a possible deal in real life. I'll just put it out there, at some point in this series, you guys will get to see LAUTARO Martinez don a Barcelona shirt. In fact, I do want to sign him as soon as possible because I don't want his price going up, because we know he's going to get really high in his overall very soon. He's got the potential, he's got the talent, and I do want to sign a player for the future of the club in the attack, because Suarez is aging, Messi's aging, and I genuinely feel like LAUTARO Martinez is the man for the job. We're definitely going to start negotiations soon as we start nearing the January transfer window. In fact, I want to try and bring him to the club as soon as possible. January transfer window seems like the most realistic time for us to bring LAUTARO Martinez in this series, and I'm hoping we can get the deal done very soon, because signing him is going to be just absolutely ridiculous. But that's it for the press conference. Let's move on. Leo Messi has been balling out for us. He scored 4 times this season already. He's been getting assists, scoring match winners, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. 6 teams in La Liga so far have a perfect record. 2 games played, 2 wins. We're among those 6 teams, but our goal difference is the worst because, well, both our wins were a 1-0 win. I'm hoping in this episode we can, become more consistent and get more strong wins, I suppose. And also, our next game in La Liga is against Sevilla, who, by the way, have not had a good start at all. They are 16th in the league. They've lost both their games. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to play them and get a result, which I'm hoping we can do. Also, some transfer rumors. Samuel Umtiti to be transferred. Interesting. If an offer comes in for him, which is a big one, I'll definitely consider, man. I think because of injuries and all that, he's not the player he once was. And if we can get good money for him, we can definitely bring in a replacement, which I think is the right thing to do. Let's see though if an offer comes in or not. So I've finally figured out how form works on PES. As you guys can see, players have these arrows that indicate their forms. And if it's a downward arrow, it means they're not performing well. And that's why we're seeing Busquets not being in good form, Griezmann as well. So I'm gonna start Ousmane Dembele instead of course, Antoine Griezmann because of his form. I'm gonna still keep Busquets in the team because I want him to regain that form, and the only way he can do that is by possibly playing, I guess. So we've got him in the team, and he's such an important player for me. I need him to be in top form, but apart from that, I guess this is how I'm gonna have the team lined up for this one. I think, yeah, that's the way to go forward. Let's use this team. We've got Suarez, Messi, Dembele all starting. Also, let's give Dembele the left-wing forward instruction. And yeah, we've got Arthur de Jong as well, Longley, Piqué, Semedo. A strong Barca side for this one against Sevilla. Looking at their team, they've got Ever Banega, who's a decent player. Juan Jordan, Suso, that's a good signing from them. They've got Reguilon, Diego Carlos is a good centre-back. That's a decent Sevilla side, but we've got Messi, Suarez. We should be winning this game. If you guys remember, we actually drew our last game 1-1 in the Champions League to Barcelona. I'm hoping we can respond with a win. Lovely ball to Dembele. It's now Suarez. What a chance. An early goal. And let's go, guys. Barcelona take the lead against Sevilla at the Camp Nou. An important goal for us considering we've been struggling to create proper good chances. And we've struggled to take them. So I'm really happy Luis Suarez is on the score sheet in this one. A big mistake from the Sevilla defenders to allow that much space for Luis Suarez. And of course, the Uruguayan is going to punish you. Semedo getting forward here. Finds Arthur. Arthur to Ousmane Dembele, who's been in decent form lately. Finds Suarez. And that's a lovely finish from the outside of his right boot. Looks for Messi. Messi now sees Nelson. Semedo's in a good spot. Cut back inside to Suarez. Could be another goal for us, but the keeper saved. I thought I could maybe get a rebound in from, of course, Dembele. But another chance maybe for us. Cross comes in to Leo Messi of all players. But Sevilla get this one away. Suarez sees Frankie de Jong. And now it's Jordi Alba. Flying down the left flank. Still Alba. Looking for the cutback. Luis Suarez shoots. That cutback from Jordi Alba was superb. But Suarez couldn't keep the shot on target. A lovely attack from Barcelona. I think it's time we make a few changes. I'm going to now bring on Antoine Griezmann for Luis Suarez probably. I think I'm going to do that. In fact, no, let's keep Suarez on. He's actually scored in this one. Let's bring him on for Dembele. And let's also bring on Arturo Vidal to play in that CDM role. That's the plan. Hopefully these two subs can help us secure the win. Sees Antoine Griezmann. Oh, that's brilliantly done by Griezmann. Here he goes on the attack. Looks for Leo Messi, who's now got a lovely chance to score. Messi goes for the curling effort. It's Leo Messi at his absolute best. Barcelona make it 2-0 against Sevilla at the Camp Nou. Beautiful from Messi. I mean, the finesse shot was just literally perfect from him. What's he doing now? I'm confused. I mean, you never see Messi do stuff like that. Anyways, Griezmann picks up the assist for that. And, of course, Messi on the score sheet. Look at how Messi held his run back initially. That was lovely. Griezmann found him perfectly. And it's what Messi does best. Those finesse shots from outside the box. 2-0 Barcelona. Oh, that's a good ball played. And now we've got to defend this attack. It's Munir, former Barcelona player, plays it inside. Shots taken. Thankfully, straight at Marc-Andre ter Stegen again, who's yet again had a fantastic game. He's probably been our second best player of the season behind Messi. And that's full time, a convincing 2-0 win against Sevilla in La Liga. We definitely took advantage of the fact that they're struggling in the league. Messi and Suarez on the score sheet, and 3 points in the bag. Our third straight win in La Liga. Slowly but surely, we're making a move up the table as now we are 5th in La Liga. 3 games played, 3 wins. Our goal difference has improved a bit. And along with Valencia, we're the only team who haven't conceded a single goal so far. So that's definitely an impressive stat. Looks like we've got another cutscene. Cruyff with his assistant. Let's see what this one's all about. You know, with our winning streak since the opener, we've got the all-time record in our sights. Tell me we've got more than 3 wins in us. Interesting. So basically, if we continue winning, we might break some sort of a record in La Liga. Let's go for it. I guess it's finally time for us to figure out the more detailed aspects of Master League, like, of course, the training system. So, as you guys know, training on Master League is pretty in-depth. You can, like, select certain roles for each player to, you know, master. And, like, Messi's got the roaming flank. Griezmann's learning the whole player system. Suarez a goal poacher, obviously. And that's what we're going to figure out. What instructions should we give to each of our players? Let me know in the comment section. Should we just keep it as is? Like, is that the best decision? Like, for now, I definitely want to change Arthur to maybe a creative playmaker and see, like, how that affects him. We'll see, though. Let's put him on creative playmaker and hopefully he can, increase his overall by doing that. Also, we can actually teach particular players some certain skills. Like, look at this. Step on skill control. Enable step on ball control to execute feints and turns. This kind of reminds me of stuff Sergio Busquets does in real life. And in fact, he can actually learn this. So let's actually put Busquets in training for this and see how it works. Also, I just realized that you can only have one training session at a time, which is a bit annoying, but we'll wait for Busquets to learn this skill. Big game ahead as Barcelona take on Atletico Madrid, who've also had a pretty interesting start to the season. 1 win and 2 losses. Again, let's take advantage of this. We're playing away at the Wanda. It's going to be a big game. And would you look at this, guys? Antoine Griezmann's form is back up. The decision to use him as a super sub paid off, so I've put him back in the team. Of course, he's going to start against his former side. Suarez, Messi in the lineup. Busquets' form has gone up as well. We've got Arthur starting, De Jong, Alba. Basically the same team as the previous game, apart from the fact that Griezmann comes in for Ousmane Dembele. Now, looking at the Atletico Madrid team, they've got João Felix up top, Morata, Saul. And some of these player ratings for Atleti are actually insane. Jan Oblak, probably the best keeper in the world. This is going to be one hell of a game. It is a big day at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. Barcelona take on Atletico Madrid. A big away game for us. You guys know Barca's form away is pretty dodgy. Even this season against Basel away from home, we struggled. We couldn't get the result in the Champions League. But I'm hoping we can get it done against Atleti in this one. Not a good situation to be in. It's a dangerous ball that comes in, but thankfully the header didn't really have much power. An easy save for Ter Stegen. Atletico looking decent. The first chance comes from them. Free kick for Atletico Madrid in a very good spot, and it looks like it's going to be Koke who takes it. It's a brilliant free kick, but Ter Stegen's handling was on point. Made it look easy. Oh, this looks nice. Luis Suarez feeds this one for Griezmann. Griezmann with a lovely pass to Messi, who goes for goal first time. It was an audacious attempt from Messi to try and shoot from there, but that was never going to work out. Good play from Suarez and Griezmann, though. Now it's a chance here for Atletico Madrid. They've opened up the defense, and well, that is the first goal we've conceded in this series. It's Alvaro Morata who's put the ball in the back of the net. Atletico take the lead at home, and it's going to be an uphill battle here from us. Away from home, our struggles continue. I mean, João Felix, that pass from the Portuguese to, of course, Morata was lovely, and well, Atleti have the advantage now. Messi looks for Suarez. Back to Leo Messi, it's brilliant play. Messi goes for goal, it's off the post. That is so unlucky, man. Messi slides this one for Nelson Semedo as the cross comes in. It's a dodgy ball and it's out for a goal kick. Leo Messi deserved the goal there. It was a brilliant attempt from him. Oh, that's a very good ball played in behind, and Ter Stegen made a huge save there for us. The game could have been done and dusted if Atletico would have scored there. Brilliant keeping again from the German. It's a corner for Atletico. Ball played in by Koke, and the header is off the crossbar. Once again, we've been let off. We've been so lucky in this one, especially lately. There goes Antoine Griezmann on the run. Looks for Suarez with a nice pass. Back to Frenkie de Jong. Finds Leo Messi. Messi with the dribbling. Sees Luis Suarez. Brilliantly done. Suarez goes for goal and he misses. No! How has Suarez not scored that? Brilliant work from Leo Messi to find him. Griezmann as well did so well. De Jong involved. Suarez has to be scoring chances like that, man. Atletico have a spinned back here. It's a big chance for them on the turn. What a save from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Even though we're losing the game, he's probably been our best player on the pitch so far. Couple of big changes now. Ousmane Dembele comes on for Griezmann to give us more pace in the attack, and also Vidal comes on for De Jong to give us a more attacking player in that midfield. And that's that full time. Our first defeat in La Liga this season. Our first defeat of the season, actually, and it's a frustrating one. 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. I mean, we had the chances to at least get the equalizer, but it came off the post. That shot from Messi. Suarez missed a golden opportunity. At the same time, Atleti had opportunities as well. It's a frustrating result. But hey, we've got to learn from this. We've got to bounce back. So we've dropped down to 6th place now in La Liga with a loss. And well, it's frustrating. And look at Real Madrid. They've already now got a 3-point advantage over us. They've won every game so far, which is extremely frustrating to see. Have a look at this, guys. Over on PES, you can actually see like your club performance and detailed stats. Like, look at this. We can check results from last month and it'll show you how your team has performed. So we had 4 games last month. We beat Valencia twice, Leganes and Eibar as well. Messi was the one who scored the most goals. Suarez with the most assists, and average rating, Messi took it with 7.4. So it's amazing that PES has all these stats, man. Hopefully we can see this come on FIFA soon as well. This is a cracking feature, man. So we are straight away getting into our next game in La Liga, which is against Real Sociedad, as we try and bounce back from that defeat to, of course, Atletico Madrid. And this is how I've got the team set up. Now, because of form, like, look at Luis Suarez. He had such an awful game away to Atleti that his form has dropped down completely. And that's why I've brought in Griezmann to play up top. Dembele starts as well. We've got Messi. We've got Arthur, De Jong all starting. Also, even Lenglet's form was down, so I've brought in Umtiti. Sergio Roberto as well comes in for the very same reason. This is how we've got the team set up. Let's get into our next game against La Real and try and get a result. It's going to be tough because look at, of course, Real Sociedad's team. They've got the likes of Odegaard and all, and we know how good he is. It's a big night here for us at the camp now. How will this Barcelona side respond after taking a big defeat to Atletico? Let's find out. We can't afford to start dropping more points, man, because Real Madrid already have a 3-point advantage. Messi does well. See Sergio Roberto, who does really well there. Cross comes in for Antoine Griezmann. It's in fact Dembele. How has he missed that? That is a sitter. Ousmane Dembele, you've got to be scoring that. Also, why didn't the cross go to Griezmann, who made the perfect run there? That's a big chance wasted. Oh, that is a free kick in literally the perfect spot for Leo Messi. Can he curl this one in? It's decent, but it hits the wall. To De Jong, we've pinned them back. Chance here for Griezmann, who can't get the shot off. Tries, but just can't. Although the ball is still with us. Here's De Jong. Looks for the pass for Leo Messi. And Messi goes down as well. We've pinned Real Sociedad back, but we've got nothing to show for it. I'm hoping soon we can take our chances. This could certainly lead to something. Griezmann trying to get in behind. Does so successfully. Still Antoine Griezmann. He has to go back though to Sergio Roberto. Sees Messi making a good run. Messi with a nice first touch. Still Messi getting really pressured though. We still have the ball. Can we make it count though? Here's Roberto. Inside to Messi. Messi again struggling to dribble, man. It's Leo Messi for God's sake. That's a good ball played in. PK gets it away. Dembele's just standing there, but ultimately he does well. This could lead to something on the counter. Messi just stopped there for a moment. I have no idea what he was doing, but he still managed to... He gets outrun by the defender there. That was absolutely awful from Leo Messi. Like, what was he doing stopping there? Like, come on, man. You've got to run on the counter. Good ball played inside for Real Sociedad. What a chance. Cross comes in and no way. Real Sociedad have scored. Are we going to lose another game in La Liga, man? Angelino scores. Real Sociedad have a 1-0 advantage and they're going to do an annoying celebration as well. Things are not going according to plan here at all for us. Look at how deep Real Sociedad are. This is genuinely embarrassing. Like, what even is this? They've not got a single player in the attack. Like, come on, man. Play football, not park the bus. Like, please. Messi. Arthur. I just don't know what to do. Here's Dembele. How am I supposed to break this down? It is genuinely impossible at this point. Like, there's nothing I can do. What even is this game, man? Messi. See Sergio Roberto. This is nice. This is lovely. Cut back inside. Griezmann. What have you done, Griezmann? I pressed the shoot button, you moron. Antoine Griezmann has wasted our chance to win this game or actually even get a draw. I don't even know what I'm saying, but what on earth have you done, Griezmann? That is literally just such a simple chance and you've missed it. And that's full time. Back-to-back defeats in La Liga. I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, honestly, we're struggling right now. I'm struggling to get into a good rhythm. We started off so well in this series with wins against Valencia, a couple of wins in La Liga, and then we even got a win against Sevilla, but things are going downhill now. I'm struggling to take my chances. We've got Griezmann missing sitters. I just don't know what to say. So we've now dropped down to 8th place in La Liga. Real Madrid are cruising. They've now got a 6-point advantage at this stage of the season already. This is genuinely embarrassing from Barcelona, man. Like, honestly, we've got to find a way to respond. This is unacceptable from a club of Barcelona's stature. So our assistant coach is saying that because De Jong has been playing so well lately, we need to be playing him more because that'll help develop his game even further. I guess that's what we're going to do anyways. I did plan on playing De Jong because he's actually so good in this game. And also an offer coming in for Sergio Busquets from Chelsea. I'm not interested to sell him. Let's go ahead and decline this offer. 44 million though from Chelsea for Busquets, but his market value is a lot more than that. It just doesn't make sense, of course, selling Sergio Busquets at this point. So let's end negotiations. Okay, so guys, I think I need your help now. What am I doing wrong on PES? Let me know in the comments section, because we've got big games coming up, and with the way I'm playing, we're really not going to be getting good results. I mean, it's actually embarrassing the way we lost our last 2 games, and I need your help. What tactical changes should I make? Let me know in the comments section. If there's any formation that is super overpowered, let me know. We might just switch and use that, because things are not working. Also, let me know what I should do with these attacking instructions and all that. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm kind of struggling and I want to get out of this rut. We've got big games coming up, and we cannot be playing this bad. Our next game in this series is against Arsenal in the Champions League. A big Champions League night at the camp now, and considering we drew our first Champions League game, this is huge. We've lost our last 2 games. This is a chance for us to respond and win the fans back. And then we've got Real Valladolid, games against Elche as well in the Copa del Rey, Lyon in the Champions League. So a lot's gonna happen in that upcoming next episode. Before we wrap this one up, time for you guys to vote for your player of the episode award. But yeah, not really a good episode for us in terms of performances, but these 2 players did perform better than the rest. Marc-Andre ter Stegen being one of the nominees. I thought he was really good in this one. And your second nominee is going to be Frenkie de Jong. Even our assistant coach was telling us how good de Jong actually has been in midfield, controlling the game and dominating. So those 2 are your nominees, de Jong and ter Stegen. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And with that, we're wrapping up today's episode of the PES Barcelona Master League series. I apologize for the gameplay today. I just wasn't in good form. Next episode, hopefully I can play better PES, and you guys can hopefully give me some tips on improving in this game, because I'm a noob on PES, man, if I'm being honest. But that's it for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed this one, drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and well, I'll see you guys next time.